Everybody, back at it like I never left, man. Yes, sir. Good to see everybody. Good to see, paying attention. I hope y'all been paying attention to football lately. Been kind of busy, you guys. I apologize, but I'm back. That's all that matters, right? So, let's get it cracking. First of all, let's get it cracking. Today we got some news. I wasn't going straight to the basics, straight to what y'all need to know. Howie Roseman out here pulling magical moves, man, straight up. We have the best GM in the NFL, period. I don't care what anybody says. It's proven how he treats his players and how he treats the players he drafted. There's a lot of teams, I'm not going to mention no names, they let their stars and their Hall of Famers walk. And none of their players really, they re-sign back in the future, but how Howie Roseman does it, if you get drafted as an Eagle and you do your job, you will get paid and he will retire you as an Eagle. That's just how he rolls. You know what I'm saying? So picking up Jahan Dotson, as you can see right there. I got Howie. That was a major move. Now everybody might be saying to me, oh, why do you need another receiver? Why do you need another? Well, in the game of football, there's a slot position has high value. Now, in the last 3-4 years, the Eagles' slot position has not been. It's been average or below average. Now, Jahan Dotson came out of Penn State as a first-round pick, 2021, I believe, 16th pick by for the Redskins, and. he underperformed, but let's just be real. Look, it was the Washington team. I'm sorry, not the Redskins, the Washington team. He underperformed. That's what they're trying to say. Well, they had underwhelming, sorry offensive line. They had everything going bad for him. And if you just look at how this kid plays and what he can bring to the Eagles, it's crazy. People really don't understand. Like, his route running is immaculate. Now, if you have a slot guy that can run really good routes, you're matched up against a lot of linebackers, a lot of safeties. You match up against a lot of people one-on-one. He could be a number, I say, 2 on any team. I ain't gonna say number 1, but 1B. He need another guy with him. But him being that third option, maybe fourth or fifth option, and Kellen Moore's offense, where everybody be in motion constantly, pre-snap movements, you're gonna see a lot of different moving parts before the snaps even hiked. Last year, you didn't see that. We were the least ran motion team in the NFL. We ran maybe like 10%. It was like atrocious, our offense. Now we have a guru, the Kellen Moore, knows how to use these pieces, these moving pieces, with Saquon Barkley, Devontae Smith, A.J. Brown, Dallas Goedert, now Jahan Dotson. I'm not gonna say Super Bowl or none of that. I must be realistic, but we're gonna be a problem for any team to match up with. Because one, not too many teams are gonna be able to play man-to-man defense on our receivers. Nope, we're gonna have to play some type of zone, some type of roll coverage. Because what do you want to do? Pick your poison. Do you want to stop the run and you put 8 in the box and leave 1-on-1 with the guys on the outside? Or do you want to drop 2 safeties back and let Saquon eat? Choice is yours. That's going to be one of your dilemmas you guys are going to have to face all year. And that's just real talk. And honestly, I've been really impressed also because, it's just camp. But I feel our defense is going to be better. And we can't be worse than we were last year because it can't be worse than that. It's impossible. It couldn't tackle. We had no identity. We didn't hit. Couldn't cover. All we played is the same cover 2, 3. You see what we could do. If we brought 4. If we didn't bring pressure from the forefront guys, we're cooked in the end. This year is different. Different. Now all the pieces, the things that I think what we're struggling on last year, I'm gonna start with defense. Is one as a defensive coordinator that knows what he's doing. That's number 1. And that offensive and defensive side of the ball. Number 2 on defense. We didn't have no thumpers. We didn't have no system in play. That our linebackers were just terrible. Terrible. Number 3, we had Bradbury starting on the outside. Oh my God. He might not even make the team this year. That's how deep we are at corner. And that was one of our Achilles heel last year was that dang secondary. It was just, and tackling our linebackers. From the only thing we got was our defensive line last year. That was the only thing that was good. And they played under subpar because offenses knew how to attack them because we did the same thing. Our defense coordinator didn't. He was a guy off the bench from high school pretty much to me. And he's got the head coaching or got the defensive coordinator job. So, but I'm not talking about last year, but what I'm saying is we have changed drastically on our weaknesses last year or our strengths this year, such as linebacker. Now, finally, I want to speak on my boy Nakobe Dean. Let's get this out the way right now. For all y'all that was hating on him, I ain't gonna say they were hating. People had no doubt. They lost faith in him. And I just looked at it from this perspective. Listen, our defense, our whole system was trash, and he wasn't healthy. So those two things, I'm like, you can't even judge with talent right now because our system's so sorry. I didn't even know who's really playing good on defense because our system is trash. You can't really hold that guy accountable in this trash system because it was that trash. I said it last year in my streams. You can still go back on my page and look at it, or what I was calling out, and I stick by that. But now with this Quinyon Mitchell kid that we got from Toledo, our first round pick, now we have a problem. He can play inside and outside. So now I honestly believe this year we should keep him in the nickel and let either Rogers or Kelly Ringo play the outside with him. And then Cooper DeJean, I don't know yet because Cooper DeJean hasn't played. He got hurt on a non-football related incident, whatever. So I haven't seen him. So I don't know. But what Nakobe Dean's been doing this camp this summer is I just hope he do it finally. And it's finally coming into fruition. Like I didn't give up on him, and he's doing his thing. And then the young kid Trotter Jr. is from Clemson. You know, Jeremiah Trotter's son. The old-time Eagle great. He's a beast. And then Devin White, when he came from Tampa, he's playing with an edge this year because he's playing on a one-year deal. So he's going to ball out because he wants a contract. He wants to show that he's worth the contract. And I've always liked Devin White out of LSU, Super Bowl champion with Tampa Bay, defensive MVP. I think he had a pick six. Like, dude was, come on, man. People forgot. Devin White, like everybody on our team that we got are like prove-it players. Like they want to prove to everybody that they ain't what you guys are saying they are. And that's what I love about this team. Like a bunch of underdogs, guys that are hungry, you know what I'm saying? Just want to do their thing. So, I'm so excited, man, about this year. And honestly, with this pick, which Dotson did, the Dotson pick, the only thing, but there is some concerns that I have on our team, and that's if hopefully Nolan Smith out of Georgia, our third round pick, I think we got last year, was it third or second? I'm not sure. I gotta go back and look. But I need Nolan Smith to step up big time on the edge because our edge guy, Hassan Reddick, he's gone. He's a free agent technically. I mean, he's a Jet, but he didn't show up to practice yet. So you might as well come home, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Let's take the L. I ain't say take the L, but just like, just win one. You come with us, right? What we got right now, we're in a winning formula to go deep in the playoffs. That's a fact. It's just talking about staying healthy. The healthiest team in the end of the year is going to be the best team. That's a fact. I don't care how good your team is. If you're not healthy, it's curtains. So, yeah. I just see it in tuition that if we stay healthy, it's gonna be good, man. Promise you that. But like, other than that, what else can I speak on about these Eagles, boy? Who else am I liking? Oh, Darius Slay. This is his last year. And he's balling out right now. I think he's gonna go out with a bang. We want Darius to go out with a bang. Lane Johnson's almost over. Lane Johnson got a couple more years. BG, Brandon Graham, this is his last year. You already know. So this is his last camp ever. You got to take that in. Like Brandon Graham, the strip sack on Tom Brady to help us win the Super Bowl. Man, he's forever great in my eyes. Shout out to BG. But guys, it's Eagle fans, man. We got to be excited, and football fans in general. I got a couple of interviews coming up with a couple of different teams, Packers fan, Cowboys fan. I'm gonna start getting guys on here. We're gonna start having some battle clashes of the division and start bringing things to it. But right now, I'm gonna take it day by day, guys. So bear with me, please. Bear with me. But please keep on supporting your boy. Give them thumbs up on that. Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, it's up, man. It's up. We're gonna keep it dang going. Yes, sir. But as for now, I'm gonna call it a short one, short and sweet. Just had to let y'all see my face again and talk about the latest breaking news of the boy Dotson. So yeah. Oh, hold on. Before I even go, there's one thing I did want to speak about, and that is right guard position. It's right guard and center. See, I believe in Jurgens, but without Jason Kelsey, we got to see how it looks because we still haven't played an offensive snap in the preseason. I really don't like that. I like that for our guys to get a couple of rounds, get a couple of plays out there in full game speed. Because our first game against the Packers is going to be, it's crazy. We're playing the Packers, man. They blew the hell out of the Cowboys. They did y'all bad last year in the playoffs. They just respected y'all, man. So we ain't going out like that. Please believe that, man. We're going to battle with these boys. But it's going to be on a Friday in Brazil. Can you believe that? And by the way, they can't even leave their hotel. They got to be with armed security because of the gang violence they have out there in Brazil. Which I want to ask you, Roger Goodell, is it really that worth it putting your $1 million players in that position? Just saying. But I don't know, man. We'll talk. We'll speak on it later, though.